Hello there, this is Chrisa, Assis, founder and teacher of Bautanz, Constructing Dance. Today, I want us to dive in a closer look at a leader's problem, but followers, try this as well. It's going to be a little bit of a mind game for you, but there are also some tips in the video for you as well. So one of the classic problems with leaders when they're leading on the dance floor and something that's not on their control goes wrong. For example, it gets too crowded, or the music is not exactly to their liking, or anything like that. Most of the times what happens is we get stressed and then we get stuck and we can't really think of any new sequence that we want to do, and we feel that our dance is terrible and that our partner is bored, and no matter what our partner says, we don't believe that they actually had a good time. So it has happened to me many times. I'm pretty sure it has happened to you as well. Today, I wanted us to practice mostly our idea muscle. So, how do we come up with new sequences or new ways to do the same sequences? So this is what this practice is about, and it's super important, especially for leaders. So I asked myself, how can I do a walk in different ways? So I actually came up with seven ways to do it differently. See, no, just not the bottom, just the top. So small to big steps, quick or slow, so different tempo, cross and parallel, different system, going around your partner, so walking in a circle or bringing your partner around you. So again, walking in the circle, off axis, different direction, of course, it should have been the top, or all of the above. So I hope and I encourage you that you come up with your own, but these are, the basic first 7 things that came to my mind. I am not a person to say that, oh, you don't need to do any sequences, you just walk. No, I don't believe that. But what I do know is that all the sequences that we have a walk as a base, right? Walks and ochos and some off-axis sequences if you want to do them. But walks and ochos are everywhere. So if you get really good, technically speaking, in those two, your dances will be better. Also, with this type of practice, we expand our options of how to do a walk. So even when we're just walking, we don't feel bored. So we don't feel that I need to find something to do. So what I'm hoping that you will get out of this is to create a safe place for you, for yourselves when you're dancing and something happens. You don't have to stop, or you don't have to feel like in a cage, having to do the same thing over and over again, but changing it up, following these options. So maybe you need to just walk a little bit, readjust, but that walk doesn't need to be boring. It can be very, very interesting. So that's one thing. And then the second thing is you will be able to find different ways, because again, as we said, all things have walks in them, some type of step. So you'll be able to find different ways to enter sequences you already know from a different position. And I'm going to give you a few tips in this video as I go through the different options for you to see. So if you are ready, let's go. So this is what I could come up with in my own practice. Try it for yourselves and see if you can come up with your own stuff. But really, it can open up your mind, and it can make you think of the sequences that you already know um, in a different way. So just think of even the simplest, most basic sequence that you know. Do it with bigger steps, or do it a little bit faster, or do the first part a little bit slower and the second part a little bit faster. So even those just small, tiny tweaks can make it, will make it interesting for you and for your partner. Try to practice on these stuff because they can create a nice comfort zone that is not boring, and most importantly, it will make your mind think of tango in a much different way. So it will help you build this idea muscle. So more and more ideas will be coming up. And of course, you can do the same thing with ochos and with many other stuff. So more videos like this are coming up. So send me your questions, send me your comments, send me your videos if you actually give this a go, and I'll be back with more.